Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Thursday, May 25th. Doing viewer comments from my community page. This one's from Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice. And Johnny was asking me to do a reading on Dade Phelan. Now, Dade Phelan is the House Speaker for the Texas House. He's a Republican. And the other day, there's a video of him trying to conduct House business, and he's slurring his speech, and the statement is he's basically drunk as a skunk. Now, what's interesting is that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is calling on the House Speaker to resign because he was intoxicated. It's interesting because the Texas Attorney General, Ken Paxton, a four-member Republican investigation crew has been investigating him for months, and they came out with all these charges against him, including bribery. And these bribery charges were brought forward by four whistleblowers who were his deputies. He then retaliated against those deputies, and that led to a lawsuit, which had to be settled for over $3 million, and misuse of public funds, obstruction of justice. He did a sweetheart deal for a girlfriend or something like that. And, he's just basically a corrupt attorney general through and through. So talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Paxton wants Phelan to resign, but Paxton should, get Dade Phelan to resign and then quit. Then resign his position too, because he's 100 times worse. Maybe his argument's going to be, well, yeah, but I wasn't drunk at the time. That might have actually been a good excuse. All right. So if you're a die-in-the-wool Republican, like MAGA type Republican, and you can't stand the thought that two of your own are just behaving poorly, then just go. You might Google it. I would say go watch Dade Phelan's video and just whether you can rationalize it or not, but dude, drunk is drunk. You can fool yourself all you want, but drunk is drunk. And do you really want these guys representing you? Well, there's the moon card popping up. I guess maybe so. Who knows the ways you move. And mind you, again, this is a tarot channel. I ask questions and I throw tarot cards and I read the responses. If you think this is a bunch of malarkey, you don't need to watch, much less leave a comment. Remember what your mommy told you. If you don't have something nice to say, get the heck out of the room and never darken my doorway again. That was probably on Mother's Day too. Okay, for everybody else, we're 3 minutes in. Let's get this reading started. All right, Dade, what's going on, dude? He's getting ready to leave. Yep, writing's on the wall. He knows he effed up. He knows he effed up big time. When the corrupt attorney general's telling you to quit, he says, you're the embarrassment. It's time to go. Crossed with the King of Cups. They'll probably, the Republican Party, well, here he is right there with his cup. You were the one drinking. You did this to yourself. You need to go. Yeah, the King of Cups he drank from his cup just a little too heartily. You know what I mean? Okay. In the past, I know Paxton was a rising star in the Republican Party. I don't know if Dade Phelan must have been one as well, because he was the Speaker of the House. So you have these two rising stars in the Republican Party crossing each other. And, here we are with the alcohol, spilling on the ground, spilling on the water. It's a mess for both of them. This is just a mess. This is embarrassing. I'd be so embarrassed. Oh my God. Okay. Current situation is King of Pentacles. One of the power brokers over there. This is probably the Attorney General wants the House guy to leave, but we'll be getting to him in a second. So somebody, and it could also be wealthy donors or something like that. They're not liking any of this. They're not liking this at all. But I think that's Paxton because he actually carries some weight. The truth's been revealed. I mean, you can't deny what everybody saw. It was on video for everybody to see. This is not something that you can deny and blame the Democrats for. This is just your behavior. And it was dumb. This was a foolish choice. This person made foolish choices. He drank from too many cups that day and made some really bad choices. Outcome, pow, bye-bye. That's the end of your probably the end of your political career. That's going to be a hard one to bounce back from. And your cup runneth over. Next time, just say no. So many cups in this reading. Lots of cups everywhere. Oh my. Okay, yeah. So I think Dade Phelan, his career is over. He's going to be out of there fast. He's not going to be holding public office again. There's plenty of Republicans who don't do their job intoxicated. Wonder if he'll get help. Wonder if he'll go to AA. Will he go to AA? He'll think about it. He should be thinking about it. He just flushed a very promising political career down the toilet. I'm glad I don't have addictions like that. I should be really thankful that I don't have that, or I'm not predisposed to that. I know people that have been in relationships with alcoholics. It's a really hard time. Just a hard time with it. So I hope that guy does get some help. I hope Mr. Phelan does get some help. Now, because we're here and we're in Texas, Ken Paxton, you got some problems, my friend. Mr. King of Coins there. You got some big problems. You got some huge problems. They just voted to impeach you, basically to get you out of office. They're trying to impeach you in Texas. They could have censored you. They want you gone. They want you removed. What's going to happen with Ken Paxton? By the way, I guess I hadn't said for entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purposes only. Let's see what the tea is on Ken Paxton, shall we? He's embattled. Seriously embattled. And there's not much more he can take on this one. Really, this is not the look of somebody who's gonna ride this one out. It's just, they're there with the pitchforks, and he's looking for an escape route. Let's see what the cross is. Magician. He'll try and manifest something. He might just try to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, but I think at this point, actually, you know what? Everything's been revealed for him. He may have pulled the wool over everybody's eyes for a long time, but that's been revealed, and now he's just embattled. He's not going to be long for this either. They will get rid of him. Just looking at those two cards. In the past, he was a rising star in the Republican family, and he was going places. He was very well known, and he was a thorn in the Democrat side. He had everything going for him. But this card just came up. He got full of himself. He didn't think that the law applied to him. So he just did whatever he wanted. Because who was going to hold him accountable for that? And this is all ego. This is narcissism. It's just a strong narcissistic tendency. He's the golden child. He could do whatever he wants. Now he's at a crossroads. What are you going to do? Are you going to resign, or are you going to let him impeach you? Because those are pretty much your two choices right now. Sticking around is not going to work. So, do you go on your terms, or do you go on their terms? Lesson to be learned was you were being naive. This was a foolish thing for you to do. And, between retaliating against whistleblowers and doing sweetheart deals like this, that was just, dude, you had it all and you threw it all away. Outcome, Knight of Swords. They're coming for you, and they're coming for you fast. Does that mean he's going to get out of Dodge or somebody coming for him? But something's going to happen fast. That decision's going to be made very quickly. Dade Phelan may be around longer than you are. Maybe you'll both go on the same day. And, you know, underneath it, yeah, maybe they come up with this is the bribery. This is the bribery. This is the, you know, this is going to people and just, you know, shaking them down for money and corruption. That's what they got you on. It's money. What's the long term? Is he going to leave on his own? Let's find out. Is he going to leave on his own? Well, he's making his plans to leave. Somebody's making his plans to leave. Judgment's coming. And he's going to be left out in the cold. He's, I think he's going to force them to have that tough vote. And they're going to have to vote him out. They don't want to do it, but he's going to force their hand because ego. Okay, so that's my reading. Texas is a mess. Couldn't happen to a better House of Representatives for Texas. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.